25 to 20.
24. I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Now he's gonna sprint his way up the front.
I'm gonna
Uh,
crawl on the fucking ceiling.
20 to 15.
18.
18.
3. Okay.
3. What's your dex mod?
2.
+2. Okay, so you go before Zephyr.
Oh my gosh, did Zephyr rolled a 3 too?
Yeah, he did.
Dear lord. DM, start using that die for the snails.
Oh, I should.
Pick a different die for
That
Zephyr.
that die also rolled a 15 for one of the snails. And that's after their negative modifier. So
Goodness gracious.
it is a dice.
No, why did I do that again? Dang it!
Oh, -3 modifier. There we go. Yeah.
I definitely should have popped this
Uh,
up before.
So to describe the beginning of initiative, as Darian begins to move towards the snail, it rears up and gives out a gurgling, for lack of better terminology, war cry, and the flails immediately spike. From what they were just pseudopods, now they have wicked-looking barbs that come out. And you can hear this from the back of the line. Rin, what are you doing?
Let me see.
Muttering, I told you so.
Oh yeah, definitely doing that. Well, I'm not muttering, but you know.
It's written all over his face.
Did you say it's Rin all over his face?
Written. I
Okay.
am sorry.
Written.
It sounded. I figured that's what she said, but it sounded like she said Rin. I didn't know if she was going for a pun or not.
I was not.
I think Rin holds his action.
All right. What is Rin holding his action for? Or more
I-
specifically, what is he holding?
an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Until
Aimed at the snail, I hope.
yeah, until he has a clear line of sight.
All right. Liberty, you're up. You do not have a cleared line of sight. If you want to move up, you can, though.
I will do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try
Gonna
out a new spell I just got.
Move
One
you
that I'm
right there just so that we can actually see you on the camera
perfect.
as little as we can.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, very nice. This is new to Liberty. I'm going to wave my hands
Oh, dang.
much under my breath and cast spiritual weapon to summon a very crescent-shaped glowing blade right behind the closest snail.
Okay, give me a hot second.
Oh, right.
Misleading of some form.
While he's doing that, I'll go ahead and
It's fine.
roll my attack.
It's fine. It gives me time to roll initiative for the bird, which I totally.
What
did
level?
forget.
Just second.
Okay.
Rolls its own initiative on its own turn.
That is a 25 to hit.
Jeez.
Yep, that'll hit. Good
I rolled a
lord.
natural 19.
Um, DM, because I have to do math and I'm so very good at it. Nagila has a 17. So we can just throw her at the end. Of the turn, if you want.
Yeah,
Be right behind me.
I'll wait, hold on, say that again.
I had an
Throw her
18.
in where?
I'm sorry. Oh, I
Which
Throw
yeah,
her in where?
I said the end of the line. If you wanted to.
Okay, yeah.
Just yeah.
That'll be 9 points of. Hang on, I read the wrong thing here.
Mood.
Force damage. Sorry, I
All
meant
right.
to click on the spell and instead I clicked on the dice roller. 9 points of
You-
force damage.
What form does your spiritual weapon take?
A crescent-shaped blade.
Crescent-shaped blade. All right. You strike down and attacking the snail, you carve deeply into the back of its head. It gives out a small guttural cry. Now it is the snail's
That-
turn.
No, it's not, because that was a
Oh.
bonus action.
Right, bonus action. Sorry. Yes, continue.
Yes. For my action, I will cast Mind Sliver.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
That is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I'm definitely
That is a 17.
That'll be my DC.
All right. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Oh, I'm so good at these, you guys.
Jesse, you need to pass this, or the snail was literally say no. You.
Oh no.
You don't
I
want that.
wish I hadn't. I accidentally rolled to attack when the snail was rolling to save, and I really wish I had that roll earlier. All told, for the intelligence saving throw myself, that is an 8.
All right. You take 2d6 psychic damage. You take 11 points of psychic damage.
Oh, fun. Thank you for rolling that for me.
Not a problem. I got you.
I really should have just put up Twilight Section.
There's a section of the shell that glows brightly as the spell interacts with the snail, and then diminishes as a bright beam of light flashes back towards Liberty, and you get a nosebleed.
There's a slightly audible "oh shit" from Darian.
Now it's the snail's turn. The snail is going to give out a small scree and is going to emit dazzling lights from the shell on its back. I would like Liberty and Darian to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. You said wisdom?
Yep.
10?
Okay. Darian.
My mic is finally off. 16.
All right, Darian, you just saved. Liberty, you are stunned.
Great.
There's no way I can help her with that, is there?
Not you, probably.
No, I'm
I
too
mean-
far away.
Maybe by hitting me.
What's his name could help you? My best friend. My favorite boy.
Zephyr?
Sorry, give me a
Yeah,
hot second.
I'm not familiar with statuses.
Okay. So that is its action. It is going to move back 10 feet.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what it's going to do. Now it's the other snail's turn. It is going to move forward 10 feet and hold its action, I guess. Darian, it's your turn. I will say that you have disadvantage on attack rolls at the moment, as you are being half blinded by the bright light that is emitting off of the shell. On the other hand,
hold
though,
on.
you can all of a sudden see as a human down here, as it is emitting bright light for a 30-foot radius.
Okay. Sorry. OBS completely disappeared from like everything, and I had to make sure it was still running.
Oh no.
Like it's pinned to my taskbar and it wasn't even on my taskbar. Panic. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Could you repeat the last bit you were saying before my panic attack?
The room is lit up by 30-foot radius of bright light from the snail, and you have disadvantage on attacks while in said light, which means whenever you can see the snail.
Okay. I'm going to kind of drop the coin in front of me because I'm definitely not going to hold that anymore, and it kind of helps.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I need to move this to a different page. There we go. Now I can see everything. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. They're both in a line. And
From you, yeah.
is that smaller one Najila next to it? Is
The smaller
That's
one is
my
the
spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Then I'm not worried about that. The wizard is casting lightning bolts in a straight line
Okay.
that hits both of them.
Okay.
And because I just learned this spell, I have to read it. It is a dex save.
Okay. The first one is going to roll a 15.
Oof. Yep, that beats the dex save.
And the second one is going to roll a lot lower, 5. But
No.
actually, hold on.
Ooh, I get to bust.
Okay, I need you to make a dex save.
I need to make a dex save.
Yeah, because you missed one.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but
If it makes it save,
7.
it bounces it back.
Oh,
7.
yeah, I made a 7.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, fuck. I might die.
Oh.
I might actually die.
Oh, what a shame.
All right.
Rinson back there. Like a fucking goblin.
Dear. Okay.
Are you going to be the one to comfort Zephyr when he watches his adopted father die in front of him from a freaking
Are you
rainbow?
kidding me? Zephyr's going to be his new prodigy.
No, no, fuck you. Darian was going to live strictly because of that.
Rin might have to throw a couple knives up ahead to make sure that doesn't happen.
I was thinking that's Rin's form
1, 2,
of
3,
like reviving.
12. I need to
Oh,
drop.
don't worry, I'll save
Child.
you.
1,
I'll
2, 3,
save
4,
you.
5, 6, 7, 8 d6.
Because
I made my save,
Accept the
right?
sharp
Did I make my
things
save?
into
No,
your
I failed my
body.
save, huh?
You did not make your
I
save.
failed my own save. I take the full damage as well. Fuck. I need to clear out my dice tray because I'm rolling a lot of dice. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20, 26, 31, 34. I don't add anything to that. Oh my god. I deal out 34 points of damage for anything that didn't make the save, and half
So
as
you
much.
take 34 points of damage
I am at 0 HP.
oh, boy.
and are downed.
What point in the initiative are we?
A
Mother.
Basically,
little over halfway through. We're
Okay,
on
just
Darian's turn.
So we've got.
I will
Saphir-
say though that the one in the back did take the damage.
Oh my god.
does it normally do half damage on a failed save?
It's half damage on a failed save.
Yeah, but thing is that if the flail snail succeeds on a saving throw, it doesn't take any effect whatsoever, and instead
That bounces it back. Yeah,
bounces it back.
just
So-
verify.
Which
Does that mean I didn't
I
hit either?
might have said that. I might have said that since the first one didn't get hit and therefore bounced it back, the second one wouldn't get hit either. But I'm not going to be that mean.
Well, the thing,
You're nice. You're a good DM.
that is a good DM.
So it's just Zephyr and the other snail left then.
Yeah, because yikes.
Yeah, it's just Saphir.
Please.
Okay.
No, the other snail already went.
Oh, okay, so just Zephyr.
I will say though that with the lightning bolt going through, probably Liberty, you're the only one who actually can see this. The snail in the back, as it takes that damage, one of the flails is actually blasted off.
Ooh,
DM, I have a question, which I know in
Yeah.
in this instance, since you're being nice, probably won't be the case, but for future reference, it's each creature in a line must make a dex save. So does that mean if someone's directly behind me, they also have to?
I think the wall.
They would,
Okay,
but there's no one behind you.
that's. I just want to make sure that I understand that, because if something
Yep.
reflects, I'm never using that again. Okay.
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 It's Zephyr's turn.
Point of note. I would like to drop back in on my turn
Okay.
instead of
You
holding
have
my
an
action.
action.
Yeah, instead of holding
shit.
my action, I'm stopping that.
Okay.
I've never held an action before, so I'm assuming that's how it works.
Sure. What are you planning on doing right now then?
Oh no, not right now. On my turn. Just
Oh, gotcha. You're just
Yeah,
saying that you're not holding your action.
Yeah,
anymore. Got it.
yeah.
On Zephyr's turn, he is going to actually grab Darian and pull him back out of harm's way, and is going to stabilize him as his action.
Okay, remind me how that works. I'm at 1 hit point.
Well,
right?
it depends.
No,
on the
it means
rules.
that you. It means that you don't roll death saving throws anymore. You are stabilized.
Okay. Is there any way to tell D&D beyond that?
Uh,
I think no.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Basically, just put it
It's-
at 3 successes.
It is Najila's turn. What would Najila do at the moment?
I don't
Jeez.
even know.
I think generally, the general rule of thumb for a familiar is if they're not receiving any commands during combat, they just take the dodge action or move to avoid danger.
That is pretty common. Yeah, we can go with that.
Can I reflavor like the first section of my turn, my last turn, when I tossed the coin forward? Could I have Najila collect the coin and then move it towards the center of the room?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I am very sorry.
That's fine.
Also,
I
if
have
you're
her in-
unconscious, the light would have gone out, I believe.
I
Okay.
don't know. Is light concentration?
It's not concentration.
Oh no.
Yeah, then it's fine.
Taking damage.
Rin, it's your turn again.
Okay, cool. I push through everyone and basically grab Darian sort of by the scruff of his collar
Oh, okay.
and start dragging him back towards the entrance of the cave.
Okay. Good to know. You can get a decent ways like that. Anything else?
That'll be it from Randy's just dragging Darian out of there.
Okay. For Liberty, your turn. You are stunned.
Yep. It says can't take actions or reactions. Do I still get a bonus action?
No, you do not.
I didn't think so, but I thought I'd try.
All right. The snail in the front. It's their turn now. He will move forward 5-10 feet. And then move forward 10 more because he is not close enough to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is going to, and that's when your stun wears off at the end of his next turn. Also, the light in his shell goes out. The other one is going to 5-10 Then 15, 20. Scoot up right up next to him. So you guys can see that. Dardian, you are stabilized, so you do not have to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Zephyr is going to assist Rin in carrying Dardian out.
Rin would probably just wave him off, but not do much else if he insisted.
He insists.
Okay, that's fine.
Najila is going to perch on Dardian's chest as you both are carrying him.
I hate how cute.
Rin, are you just going to continue running?
Until we get to the entrance.
Okay, it's going to be a couple rounds. Liberty, it's your turn.
Bonus action to this is probably stupid, I don't care. Bonus action, I'm gonna try to hit the trinket snail with my
Okay,
spiritual
go ahead and
weapon.
roll me an attack roll.
23.
That'll hit. Roll me damage.
10 points of force damage.
Okay. So
It-
as you strike down on one of the tentacles, and another one detaches and falls down to the earth.
And then I will use my action to disengage from the one that's right up next to me.
Okay.
And I will move as far back down the tunnel as I can while still keeping the snails in sight
Okay.
to see if they continue to follow us or if they start to give up when they think we're running.
In that case, I will call the end of initiative as you guys are all moving away. They give some modicum of chase, but don't pursue you past the second bend.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how that ends. You all make it out of the cave. One of your party members completely unconscious. What would you like to do?
That was too close for comfort. I am going to go over to Darian. Let's see, how long can I keep up spiritual weapon? That would only last for a minute, so I mean, I would bring it with me as we exit the cave so that it stays within 20 feet of me or so.
Fair enough.
But it's probably going to fade before we're able to do much more. I will cast Cure Wounds on Darian at 2nd level.
Okay. Darian, you are brought back to life.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me that healing.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's such a waste of 6 hit points.
At least he's conscious.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my 2d8.
Mr. Remtuk?
Oh, my mic has been off.
Yeah.
You are brought back to consciousness outside the cave. Najila looks down at you with uncaring eyes, perched atop your chest.
Darian lurches forward. Holy shit. Oh.
Yep.
Dar-
Was
and-
a Yeah, I'll let
no,
you go
go ahead.
first.
I wasn't saying anything.
it would appear that we, at least some of us, had no idea what we were getting into back there.
What the fuck was that?
I mean, I'm not an expert on magical creatures, but it seems that it can throw our spells back at us.
You don't fucking say. Look at that! I came back to life as an Irishman.
I was about to say, is it canon that his
No, it's not. It's just hard to do an Indian
he's
accent
far
after a wheeze like
traveling.
that.
He's channeling that guy he met in Skuldra.
Shut up. Shut up. We're talking about that.
Any guy in Skuldra.
Literally every given person. uh, did anyone kill either of them? How long?
Liberty just gives him the look. I mean, after you nearly
Yeah,
died.
I didn't think so. How long?
It took like what? Less than a minute to drag you out of the cave?
It's about right.
Uh,
So it's-
where are Rin and Zephyr standing?
Rin's leaning against the entrance to the cave. His tail's sort of. His tail's very cat-like.
He's doing the cat twitch
Yeah.
when it's watching mouse hole.
No, it's doing that sort of irritated little flick.
Oh, it's
Hmm.
the
Every once in a while.
Zephyr is leaned up against the barrel again.
Acting bored.
How could you be bored with an event
With
like
your
that?
insight, he's definitely acting bored.
Yeah, that was his intentional word choice.
Yep.
Aw, he cares a little bit.
No, he doesn't. Shut up.
And we've unlocked Tsundere Zephyr.
Meow.
It's not like I like you or anything.
Yeah, no, Darian doesn't feel very good. He's at this point he's still sitting, but his weight, like his arms are behind him. That's what his weight is on. Like he's
I'll
propped,
go
he's
ahead
propped
and-
himself up.
I'll go ahead and add another level 1 cure wounds. Watch me roll higher than my level 2.
Please.
Yeah, no, I rolled an 8 on the die plus 3 is 11.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I only have 2 level 2 slots. I wasted half of my level 2 spells on you.
I appreciate you not letting me die.
For the record, the complaining about spell slots was player, not character.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It seemed out of character, but I wouldn't put it past anyone at this point.
No, Liberty is a diplomat above all else.
But Dorian has kind of been a little shit this entire time.
Darian has been
And-
trying not to murder someone. It puts you a little bit on edge.
If I whisper, are we somewhat out of earshot of the 2 tiefling guys?
It's gonna be very suspicious if you do. You're gonna have to whisper in the style that would make it look suspicious.
Sub-vocalize.
That's not a problem. Making sure to adjust her headscarf so that it blocks anyone attempting to read her lips. Liberty's going to lean in like she's still checking him over and applying healing magic and whisper very softly, "Have we learned a lesson about trying to prove a point?"
We have learned that they can reflect magic?
She's just going to give him a very pointed stare.
If it wasn't
Tell
this-
me, Darian, in your library of books, do you carry any dictionaries?
Do not insult me, woman. As much as I appreciate
Are you
your help.
Are you familiar with the word humility? Because if not, I suggest you get more acquainted with it before you get yourself or the boy killed.
Darian's definitely annoyed, but his concern for his family is above all else. So he is absolutely humbled at the moment.
And Liberty is giving an expression of a mixture of frustration and barely contained disappointment.
Oh shit!
Dorian looks at her with a little bit of a blurred, what appears to be a blurred kind of face. What the word I'm looking for here, blurred vision. It's obvious that he's
Yeah, bleary-eyed.
bleary-eyed. Thank you. Hold that thought. And Dorian leans over to the right and onto the sand.
Accurate.
Vomits onto the sand.
You should, once he recovers from that, you should also know that Rin was the first one. Rin was quick to get you out of harm's way.
For the record, that's not true.
For the record, that is true. Bite me.
No.
I corrected myself. He was not technically the first to move you, but he was quick to get you out of harm's way.
Zephyr had
When you were
immediately
in-
grabbed me.
Yes,
Of course,
Saphir
Saphir's
grabbed
turn
you.
was before that.
Yes, that's why I corrected myself.
Okay,
Not
I
first.
see.
But it was very quick because that was the first thing that that Rin did on his turn.
Darian is not responding at all because he
He's allergic to humble pie.
no he doesn't like being twice indebted to Rin in particular.
I am not hearing a difference.
Neither am I.
It's not necessarily that he doesn't, or that it's not so much a too proud to be indebted necessarily as a I don't trust this guy and I'm afraid of what he might do with that debt. I suspect is the slight nuance there, but there is some overlap.
It's more in that vein than the former, yeah.
But there is overlap.
Not indebted, but just the Darian can handle being one-upped. It's just who it is, and the fact that
Can he though? Can he?
the thing is that he's both times that he okay. The thing is that both times that Rin has done him a favor, he's been this close to murdering the boy. So there's a lot of mixed, conflicting feelings.
You don't say.
Just the tiniest bit. Darian mumbles something about not even to her, just more to himself. It's like, why would he want how do you phrase that? Why would he let the snail get the glory?
It's just a soft sigh.
So what now? Says Zephyr. Actually addressing the question, yes to the group, but definitely more in Rin's direction.
Yeah.
Well, now that hopefully we've learned our mistakes, we can actually take upon this properly and set traps for the damn things. One does not attack a stronger enemy head on.
There's truth in that. Liberty's carefully watching and gauging Darian's reactions to all of this.
He doesn't glare at him, so I would say that at this point, Darian has stopped supporting himself on his arms and is laying back in the sand,
Mm-hmm.
just staring at the sky.
Stars are beautiful tonight.
Pensively.
What? How full is the moon tonight?
Not very.
Okay. Is it waxing or waning?
Waning.
Sigh.
Joke's on you. I don't know the difference.
Is it getting bigger or smaller?
See, that is it left side or right side is how I mentally process that.
I mean, that's also accurate.
Sure. That's one way to think of it.
I'm insulting the moon goddess, I'm sorry. And her Templar.
It's not so much that, it's mostly just like, okay, very ignorant. Got it.
I'm sorry, I don't study the moon like some people.
Some of us have more reason to. It's fine. So, Rin, how would you suggest setting this trap? And is there anything any of us can do to assist?
Yeah, Rin's paused. He's considering. Well, for one thing, we can not rush in with our eyes shut. For another, I believe you bought salt.
I have 3 pounds in my bag.
We can make that work. I suspect if we spread that across a narrow section of the tunnel, that'll limit their mobility rather significantly.
One can certainly hope.
Which means that we can pull them, and they'll be forced to come single file. And if their mobility's limited, that'll slow them even further. And we put that about halfway down, then out here we can beat the shit out of it from a range, and it won't be able to do a damn thing about it.
All right. It's like a much more preferable plan than what we just experienced.
I
And
can feel
Liberty
the
will
glare.
start. She is not glaring at you. She is focused on, okay, what can we do positively now? Focusing on moving past it.
I still feel it.
I'm sure you're feeling glares, but they're not from Liberty, who is now going through her pack and pulling out the salt. All right. Let's go lay down a trap. Darian, you should probably rest out here for a few more minutes.
Yep.
And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Alrighty.
Oof.
That was freaking hilarious.
Which part?
You dying. It made me laugh.
I died in one fucking turn.
Okay, okay.
That
Please,
was
please.
what made it funny.
Please timestamp that, because that is the soundbite we need for future generations.
Well, the irony was
Which part?
just
Wait.
top
You
just
down.
now?
dying, it made me laugh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man, I am so excited to see these characters grow into a team.
I'm
But
not
for
sure.
now, you better.
I don't know.
I will start knocking heads if you don't.
Please.
Hey, a party that doesn't get along is just as not just as valuable, but is just as good RP as the ones that are best buddies.
A house
A house
divided.
divided against itself does not stand.
As you can see, I clearly can't stand.
To his credit, the roleplay was fucking top notch. To his detriment,
Top
I-
notch.
me, Kyle, was physically angry.
I am so sorry, Forge.
And
No,
I
it
know
was,
how
it,
that
was
goes.
fine.
The
But it was that weird
audacity.
sort of dissonance where I myself know that I am not angry, but I know that my character is angry, and I'm in my character's headspace.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm in the same boat.
anyone
And the
else
audacity that you
experiencing-
don't think I was livid.
See, I'm sitting here going like, oh, I suddenly understand why people yell at the TV during sports.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you doing this?
So, remember how like he like made comments before he wandered off into the cave when no one noticed? He almost got struck by lightning when he started talking about Zephyr. I don't remember exactly what it was he said, but Darian was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I will say, while I don't have a giant issue against PvP, especially for RP reasons, we will have a problem if you get toxic. Any of you.
Well, of course.
Yeah, no. If Liberty's picking up strong enough vibes of like, oh no, he's thinking about using lightning bolts or similar damaging spells against Rin, she is going to pull Darian aside and we're going to have a long talk about he can absolutely hate someone's guts, but currently he is an ally. He put us
Yes,
all
he is. He's working with you and has been incredibly patient.
Again,
Like,
that's
He's
very
also
good.
been an asshole, but he's been patient.
Yeah, Liberty, if need be, Liberty's going to have a discussion with Darian about the difference between the obnoxious and disrespectful talk versus actual physical danger. Like, I can see why you would not trust him with any sort of emotional secret, but he's done a daggum good job keeping us alive, and he keeps his head during combat. He generally has a
I know.
pretty good idea
I
of
know.
what's going on there.
And Darian would agree to that, begrudgingly,
Mm-hmm.
but nonetheless.
And
This is why I love Rin, because he's such a fucking dick. But you can't get on him because he does his job well.
That's what's upsetting to Darian.
Fucking priceless.
See,
I didn't even design him that way. It's just like literally, it is the fact that he does not trust Darian a whit that is manifesting itself as I'm gonna be a huge dick.
Yep, and Liberty's sitting there watching like, oh, Rin doesn't trust Darian, and that's why he's being such a terrible person in regards to conversation. And Darian doesn't trust Rin, that's why he keeps pushing back in that way. And I'm in the middle.
Okay, but freaking crap! If he doesn't know how to push buttons well,
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
like the entire like conversation about Darian's mother was like borderline, but still like well enough under the bar.
Yeah,
I feel like that was the
Liberty-
most
Yes.
aggressive he's been.
Yeah, and Liberty's sitting here going like, look, I get it. He is using everything from like cutting words to schoolyard taunts. But also, Darian, you're 37, man. Words can hurt, but he wasn't using vicious mockery, so take it down a notch.
On a completely unrelated note, I've been thinking about taking the feat that gives me vicious mockery.
Yes!
Don't you dare!
It's such a Rin move, and I love it.
Ironically, we're actually hitting the perfect story trope of where
We really are.
We're against each other in the beginning, and at the end of the campaign, we're like it's like people think we're being huge dicks to each other, but it's just like friendly ribbing at that point.
It's a found family thing. You act like you
Like, they
hate your
hate each other's
family, but
fucking
you love your
guts at the
family.
beginning. Yeah, they hate each other's guts at the beginning, but it turns around. So like that, I can do it. You can.
Yep.
It's like the first half of
Which-
Naruto before Sasuke just goes off and disappears.
Yeah. Which I am here for, and that's where I see you guys going. I just want to make sure that we get there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's,
we do.
yeah, I totally get that.
We
There's
do need
a-
to be proactive about it because that kind of storyline doesn't just happen.
Yep.
Sure,
Yep.
sure.
Facts.
Thank you, Jacob, for a wonderful game. Very
Thank
much
you
appreciate
guys.
you.
That was fun.
Molto bene.
Thank you for not
I said
actually killing me.
Listen, man, I won't actually kill you unless I feel like you're ready to let your character go. That's how I work. I will joke about it, and I will talk about killing your character off because I think it's funny, but until you're ready to let your character go, I'm not taking that from you.
See, that's dangerous because I am always ready to let any character go because that's just how
Oh, I'm not talking to you, Forge.
That's how I
I'm not.
roll.
I am not killing your character until you're not ready to let it go. You're different.
Yeah.
I won't kill you until it hurt.
That.
I won't kill you until it hurts most.
Yeah. No, like as a player, I definitely actively avoid PvP. In this scenario, at least.
Mhm.
But the thing is, mentally, there's a limit for
Oh
characters.
yeah, totally.
So that's,
And I feel like this relationship is going to come to a head in some way, shape, or form. But after that, I expect you guys to be civil.
oh,
See
absolutely.
what you got to do, Jacob, is do a mirror maze episode where we all get split up and it's Darian and Rin stuck together and they have to cooperate in order to get out.
Yes.
I kid you not.
Yes.
This is literally what I'm doing for my own campaign because there's two people who are at each other's throats, and I'm literally doing this.
I'm all for character
No, I've done the
development,
same
but
thing.
don't force it that hard.
No, I won't force it that hard. At least not that evidently.
I'm just picturing like Liberty comes across a piece of scripture and goes, "Oh, okay, cool." And we're going to give Rin and Darian a get along shirt.
I will, however, say though that with the story arc that I have planned for you guys, you're not getting through it if you don't get along.
Mhm.
There is going to be a lot of politics, and if any of you are at all ready to throw hands with one another, they're going to make you do it.
Heck yeah.
Not to mention, we're 3 squishy casters. And
Evidently.
Don't go. You were the first one to down.
I solved my problem. I just needed one more level so I could get another spell, and then I'm good now.
Mm-hmm.
I can survive anything.
That's concerning. And
Jacob, don't quote
Always
me
will
on
be. Oh, I will. Anyways, I love you all. This was
Thank
fun.
you.
I'm excited for next week.
that. Yes.
It's going to be good.